Welcome to the Dragonfly Trading Channel. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be a quick update on Bitcoin and ETH. Not a lot has changed since my last video. Not financial advice, just my bias. Before we get started, I'm running a free trial on the Discord. Come in, collaborate with us, check it out, check out the signals, and hopefully you will decide to stay. All right, so let's get started. We are on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. In my last video, I talked about that we wanted Bitcoin to create a fourth wave here. We want this fourth wave to happen and not break this floor of support that we have created here. As you can see, we still have a gap open. So if it decides to pull back deeper, we want to stay above this floor. We then want Bitcoin to push up for a fifth wave. At that point, it will be coming into the 1.618 extension that goes with this ABC expanded flat. It'll also be coming into the 2.236 that is the typical extension that a fifth wave will hit. Now, of course, FOMO can kick in, and the fifth wave could get overextended and fill this upper gap. That will take it up into the 2.36 extension for the ABC. How high can an expanded flat go? It can go as high as the 2.618 extension at 30,500. There is several ways that it could get up there. The first way is an overextended fifth. And then the second way is that we're actually in a lower degree fourth wave that goes with this 1 and 2. That when it pushes up for a fifth, it will pull back for an additional fourth that goes with this one, and then push up for a fifth wave. And that's how it can get higher. But of course, there's always the chance that it fails, and we'll talk about that. All right, so how can Bitcoin fail? It can fail right where it's at. When you are creating an impulse wave, the typical place for failure is when it is trying to create its fourth wave. Basically, we don't have enough buyers, and what will happen is that it will come through this insufficiency and get back up underneath this floor. That we do not want to happen. We break this floor and it's pretty much over for the bull scenario. Now, once Bitcoin pulls back and goes up for its fifth wave, what we want to happen here is we want Bitcoin to pull back and flip all of this to support for a potential B wave or wave 2. This will prove to us that this was highly likely that this was a Z wave bottom, and that now Bitcoin is trying to create an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, or it is completely bullish and it's going to make a third wave, a fourth wave, and a fifth, and go completely bullish. Now, I am more leaning that if it goes bullish, that it'll be a C wave, but that doesn't mean that I am correct. We'll have to wait until we get there. Okay, so let's talk about how Bitcoin can fail. We are wanting Bitcoin to create a fourth wave here and go up for a fifth wave. What can happen is that this wave becomes an A wave. This wave becomes a B wave. It can even break the high. And then this C wave becomes an expanded flat, and it comes through the gap and comes too deep. Bitcoin can absolutely recover from this if it doesn't break approximately 19,000 right where this prior fourth wave is. If it comes down and finds support, what we do not want to see happen is that it creates a three-wave move here that back tests and now turns this to resistance. This is how it will fail at the top here. And then it will dive down and go to the bear scenario. The best scenario for Bitcoin is that it creates an A wave here, a B wave that breaks the high, and then a C wave that protects its A wave. Worst case scenario is that it fills the gap and then continues on breaking back through this resistance. Or this is the prior fourth and it is ready to break upwards for a fifth wave. That would be the best scenario for Bitcoin. Okay, so ETH is exactly the same thing. We want ETH to create a fourth wave, possibly filling this gap. I would rather fill it now than later. Push up for a fifth wave. At that point, what we want ETH to do is flip this to support and stay on top of it for a wave 2 or a B wave. Then carry on to the upside in 5 waves for a C wave or a third wave, much higher. Okay, exactly like Bitcoin, ETH can fail. How does it fail? It fails by making this a B wave and then coming deeply for a C, and then it pulls back in 3, flipping this to resistance and then dives to the downside. Again, the better scenario would be for ETH to push up now for a fifth wave, pull back for a fourth, that flips this now to support and then climbs higher for a fifth. This would be a bullish scenario. All right, so short and sweet, think about the Discord, and I will see you in the next one.